Hello guys, welcome to this Agile series. Curious about the most frequently Agile asked questions in the PMP exam? Join us in this enlightening video where we unveil the top questions to prepare for the PMP exam. Gain valuable insights, tips, and strategies to boost your preparation and increase your chances of acing this challenging certification. Remember that the more questions you practice, the more chance you have to succeed in the exam. So, let's do it. A project team engaged in a project driven by change consistently fails to meet the planned release deadlines. The project manager recognizes that a seasoned team member is cope with responsibilities across several projects. What action is advisable for the project manager to take? Okay, here we see that a project team hasn't been able to meet the planned deadlines and the project manager has already found the root cause, and it is that the team member is cope with responsibilities across several projects. Nice. Once we have understood the question, let's see the options available. First, we have option A, report the issue to the project sponsor. Okay, while it's important to communicate issues to the project sponsor, reporting this issue might not directly address the root cause of the problem, which is the stretched resources. Reporting without taking appropriate action to resolve the resource constraint might not result in a solution to the project's problem of consistently missing deadlines. So, this is not a good choice. What else do we have? Well, option B, adjust the schedule and issue a change request. Well, while adjusting the schedule might provide temporary relief, it doesn't address the underlying issue of resource constraints caused by a team member cope with responsibilities across multiple projects. Issuing a change request to adjust the schedule without resolving the resource problem might lead to a similar issue occurring again in the future. Again, this is not a good choice. What next? We have option C. Discuss this with the team at the next retrospective and find a solution. It could be possible. Discussing the issue with the team is important. However, waiting until the next retrospective might not be the most proactive approach, especially if the project is consistently missing release deadlines. Additionally, simply discussing the issue without taking concrete steps to address the resource constraint might not lead to a timely resolution. Finally, we have the last option, which is option D. Request the functional manager to allocate a dedicated team member to this project. That's it. This action can help alleviate the issue of resource constraints and allow the project team to focus on the project's tasks and responsibilities more effectively. Having a dedicated team member can enhance the team's productivity and increase the chances of meeting project deadlines. Pretty sure this is the right answer. Let's see it together. And yes, the right answer is D. Request the functional manager to allocate a dedicated team member to this project. In this situation, where the project team is consistently failing to meet planned release deadlines and a seasoned team member is stretched across multiple projects, it's advisable for the project manager to request the functional manager to allocate a dedicated team member to the project. Nice. How did you feel about this question? You did it well? Remember, during Agile, you must act as a good servant leader and always be proactive to assess the situation, understand what is happening, and remove obstacles. If you haven't been able to get the right answer to this question, don't worry about it. See this question again. Remember, practice makes the master. Nice. Let's follow with the next question. When developing a requirements prioritization model for an Agile project facing resource and budget constraints, what are the key considerations that the project manager should consider? Great. As a project manager, we have to consider key features when developing requirements prioritization in Agile projects with resource and budget constraints. Let's see the options available. We have option A, business value, customer needs, technical feasibility, and risk mitigation. The considerations listed in option A are essential. Business value. Prioritize features that bring the most value to the business and align with the project's objectives. Customer needs. Focus on delivering features that meet customer requirements and expectations, ensuring customer satisfaction. Technical feasibility. Consider the technical complexity of implementing each feature and prioritize those that can be feasibly developed given the project's resources and constraints. Risk mitigation. Prioritize features that address high-risk areas or potential issues early in the project to reduce uncertainties and improve overall project success. Considering all of these, I think this is an amazing option. I like this one. Let's see what else we have available. Option B, quality control, quality inspection, and quality audit. While quality is important in any project, The question is specifically about requirements prioritization considering resource and budget constraints. Quality control, inspection, and audits are related to managing and ensuring the quality of deliverables but are not directly related to prioritizing requirements in the context of resource and budget constraints. So, this option does not answer what we are looking for. Now, let's look at option C, company culture and external factors. Company culture and external factors can influence project decisions, but they are not the key considerations for prioritizing requirements in the context of resource and budget constraints. The considerations mentioned in option A are more directly relevant to this situation. What else we have in option D? Vision, mission, and values. Vision, mission, and values guide the overall direction of a project or organization, but they are not specific factors to consider when prioritizing requirements based on resource and budget constraints. While they provide context, they don't directly address the challenges of constrained resources and budgets. In summary, the correct considerations for developing a requirements prioritization model for an Agile project facing resource and budget constraints are business value, customer needs, technical feasibility, and risk mitigation. Option A. These factors help ensure that the project's limited resources are allocated to the most important and feasible features for project success. Perfect. Well done. Congratulations for trying this question. I hope you will gain more knowledge and improve your skills to get ready for the PMP exam certification. Please, if you like this video, give me a thumb up, turn on the notification, and follow me to keep posting more videos like this. Let's follow with this question. During the last retrospective, one of the team members noted that the team velocity improved when the team was physically gathered in the project room. What should the project manager do? In Agile project, we must demonstrate servant leadership skills. One of them is active listening. Here, one team member notices that teamwork improves when they are physically joined in the same place. Let's see the options available one by one. We have option A, update the team charter to promote co-location. Updating the team charter is a strategic and effective response in this scenario. The team charter outlines the team's purpose, roles, and operating agreements. By updating the team charter to promote co-location, the project manager is formalizing the practice of team members physically gathering in the project room when necessary. This ensures that co-location is recognized as an important aspect of the team's way of working and aligns the team's commitment to it. This option is very clear and is a must. However, before making the last decision, remember that you have to review the rest of the option or at least scan it if you already are very confident about the right answer. Let's see option B. Update backlog with the team. Updating the backlog typically involves adding, modifying, or prioritizing items on the product backlog. While backlog management is essential in Agile project management, it doesn't directly address the issue of improving team velocity through co-location. It focuses more on product development than team collaboration and location. So, option B is not the right choice. What we have in option C, suggest improving the project room. Suggesting improvements to the project room is a valid consideration, but it is more of a tactical solution. It doesn't address the need for a broader strategic approach to capitalize on the observation that co-location improves team velocity. While a better workspace might be beneficial, it doesn't ensure that co-location becomes an integral part of the team's way of working. Again, this is not the choice. Finally, we have option D. Update the resources management plan to promote co-location. Updating the resources management plan may not be the most relevant response in this context. Resource management plans typically deal with the allocation of resources such as personnel, equipment, and materials, but they do not directly address team collaboration practices like co-location. It's essential to focus on processes and plans directly related to teamwork and collaboration for this situation. Let's see the right answer together. And is option A. Update the team charter to promote co-location. Option A is the correct answer because it addresses the issue of improving team velocity through co-location in a strategic and team-centric way by updating the team charter. The other options, while potentially important in different contexts, do not directly align with the need to formalize and promote the practice of co-location within the team. Perfect. Well done. Congratulations for trying this question. I hope you will gain more knowledge and improve your skills to get ready for the PMP exam certification. Remember, practice makes the master. If you haven't been able to get the right answer to this question, don't worry about it. See this question again and keep going. I am sure that after more practices, you will be able to improve and to pass your PMP exam. Let's follow with this question. An Agile team is facing the challenge of receiving numerous unanticipated requests for product improvements within a single iteration. This issue is resulting in the team falling behind on their planned tasks. What steps should the project manager or Scrum Master take to address and resolve this obstacle? Okay, in summary, we know that multiple change requests in a single iteration is impacting the team velocity. What to do in a situation like this? Well, let's see the options available. Option A, collaborate with stakeholders to prioritize requests and align with the project. When an Agile team is receiving numerous unanticipated requests for product improvements within a single iteration, it's important to address and resolve this obstacle in a way that aligns with Agile principles and maintains the team's productivity. As a project manager, we must remove obstacles, and this option is a good one. Let's see what else we have in option B. Ask product owner to include enhancements in the current iteration. While involving the product owner is important, simply adding enhancements to the current iteration might lead to scope creep and negatively impact the team's ability to deliver on their planned tasks within the iteration. So, option B is not a good choice. Let's see now option C. Ask the team to ignore the requests. Ignoring requests from stakeholders can lead to poor stakeholder relations and missed opportunities for valuable improvements. Agile encourages engagement with stakeholders, and simply ignoring the requests doesn't align with Agile principles. So, answer C does not remove the obstacle. And finally, we have option D. Ask the product owner to include enhancements in the current iteration. This option is a repetition of option B. While involving the product owner is important, it's not a direct solution to addressing the challenge of numerous unanticipated requests and falling behind on tasks. Well, let's see together the right answer. Option A, collaborate with stakeholders to prioritize requests and align with project. Agile emphasizes collaboration with stakeholders to ensure that the team is working on the most valuable and important tasks. Collaborating with stakeholders to prioritize the request helps ensure that the team focuses on tasks that provide the highest business value. In summary, when an Agile team is facing the challenge of receiving numerous unanticipated requests for product improvements within an iteration, the most appropriate action is to collaborate with stakeholders to prioritize the requests. Option A. This approach ensures that the team is working on the most valuable tasks and maintains a focus on delivering business value while addressing the obstacle. Perfect. Well done. Congratulations for trying this question. I hope you will gain more knowledge and improve your skills to get ready for the PMP exam certification. Okay, we are almost done. Let's follow with this question. While assessing the project team's performance, the project manager recognizes that the team's pace, as indicated by their velocity, is insufficient to reach the upcoming review gate goal. What steps should the project manager take in response? Again, we have an obstacle impacting the team velocity. In the most recent question, we have learned that team collaboration is key to keep improving the team velocity. Okay, now let's see the options available. We have option A, prioritize the contents of the backlog and remove some stories. While backlog prioritization is an essential Agile practice, simply removing stories might not be the best approach when the team's velocity is insufficient. It's important to understand the root causes of the velocity issue and address any impediments before making decisions about removing stories from the backlog. It means that option A is not the right option. Let's continue with option B. Increase the sprint duration to allow the team more time. Increasing the sprint duration is generally discouraged in Agile because it can lead to various problems, such as reduced flexibility and slower feedback loops. It doesn't address the root cause of the team's velocity issue and may not be the most effective way to resolve the problem. Again, we can rule out this option. Now, let's see option C. Option C says, use the stand-up meeting to assess impediments and problems. The stand-up meeting in Agile methodologies like Scrum is a daily opportunity for the team to discuss impediments, problems, and progress. If the project manager recognizes that the team's velocity is insufficient to reach the upcoming review gate goal, it's essential to use the daily stand-up meeting to identify and address any impediments or issues that might be slowing down the team's progress. This approach is in line with Agile principles of transparency, inspection, and adaptation. This is the most appropriate response. Let's see option D. Create a change request to modify the review gate goals. Creating a change request to modify the review gate goals is a more drastic step and should not be the first response to a velocity issue. It's essential to assess and address impediments and problems within the team's control before considering changes to project goals. Additionally, changing goals can have broader project implications and should be undertaken carefully and with proper analysis. Okay, let's see together the right answer, which is Option C. Use the stand-up meeting to assess impediments and problems. In Agile methodologies like Scrum, the daily stand-up meeting is a crucial opportunity for the team to discuss impediments, problems, and progress. If the project manager recognizes that the team's velocity is insufficient to reach a goal, it's important to use the daily stand-up meeting to identify and address any impediments or issues that might be affecting the team's progress. This approach aligns with Agile principles of transparency, inspection, and adaptation. In summary, using the stand-up meeting to assess impediments and problems, option C, is the most appropriate and Agile-aligned response when the project manager recognizes that the team's velocity is insufficient. It allows for real-time problem-solving and adaptation, which is a fundamental aspect of Agile project management. Please, if you liked this video, give me a thumb up, turn on the notification, and follow me to keep posting more videos like this. Again, congratulations for trying this question. I hope you will gain more knowledge and improve your skills to get ready for the PMP exam certification.